Welcome to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with
the Rocket Chick
and
Jdubb.
There you go. Welcome to the United States of Paranormal. We're so glad you tuned in to hear our lovely voices as we scare the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Boo. Oh, what's been going on? Okay, let's fucking kill the elephant in the room here real quick.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Dang, that's not right. You
No.
kill an elephant.
We're not killing the elephant?
No.
All right. Well,
what's the elephant?
Let's go a different direction then. We have been getting some emails.
Ooh. We like emails.
I love emails. Of course, you know, we got the emails from Abby. We talked about a couple episodes ago. I did, you know, we talked about the emails with Peter. So next episode, we'll have the interview with Peter. And let me tell you, it's going to be amazing. You're going to be thrilled.
You won't want to miss it.
No. So, we did get an email from, now, and I apologize if I really get this wrong. Is it Thea? She went to Waverly, and she sent me some photos from Waverly, and I'm going to tell you what, they're pretty damn amazing. So she went and took the tour. And when she was there, she was snapping some photos. I'm trying to bring them up here so you guys can see them. Where did they go? They're here.
Whatever.
I know they are. They're here.
Lie to me.
Don't lie to me. She got one. She sent me one from the death shoot, from the body shoot.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn my laptop around so you guys can see this one. I'm pretty sure that is that somebody have an alligator head? It looks like an alligator head right there. Do you see it? Is the glare too bad on the laptop?
Something. I don't see anything.
All right. Well,
do you see something?
so we didn't get into as I'm moving away from my microphone. We didn't get too much into this first picture, but if you take a look at this picture right here, this is a picture. Can you see the shadow of the little boy in the doorway right there?
Yes.
We do believe that is Timmy. Jdubb is like really straining to see because the glare is horrible.
Yeah.
Isn't that one pretty awesome?
Mm-hmm.
So
go back up to the second picture
and move it down.
Yeah, just tip it down.
Just tip it down like that so you can see a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. And then
that's weird. So
I asked her, but we talked about the Timmy picture, and we talked about this last one here that she took. Do you see that?
Oh my God!
Can you turn it down a little?
So she was telling me that they go in and they shut off all the lights, and then she snapped that picture, and then this is what came out.
Can you scroll up a little bit or down so I can see the top of it?
I need to get monitors for everybody so we can do it this way.
No, the other way.
The other way?
You can see his legs?
Yeah, look.
Ugh,
Look at that.
that's crazy.
Are those some great pictures or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for the pictures and the
Wow.
email. That was absolutely amazing. I love that.
Did she have any experiences besides the pictures?
No, she didn't even notice this until she went back. You know, it's the old standard. She didn't even notice it until she went back and looked at the pictures later.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the email. I fucking love them. I love them. That was pretty great. So obviously we're gonna have to eventually we're gonna have to get to Waverly.
Yeah. I've wanted to go there for a long time.
I know. You keep telling me, and yeah.
I can only say it so many times.
I know.
Road trip.
I know. We also got an email from ISOCAM. That's right, call guys. ISOCAM emailed the United States of Paranormal. He emails the call guys all the time. Well, we finally got one from him. And I told the rocker chick there earlier when I first got the email. He says, yes, indeed, I do love the intro. It's hard for me not to say, it's I, Golden J, with you whenever you say it. But he went on to tell me a story.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he says, I used to always see dark figures every morning at the same exact time in my grandparents' old farm. The property was built over a slave plantation after the original property branched off. Then when I was about to move out, I guess I made it mad. I remember waking up and seeing it in the corner closet of his corner. I'm sorry.
In the corner of the closet.
No, the corner closest to his bed. I saw closet. I am so sorry. He said, I hid under the blankets and physically felt the whole edge of the bed pushed downward like it had placed its knee on the edge and started climbing over me. I looked back out like an idiot in a horror movie, and it was gone. Even in the new house, I still experience creepy things like that, as if my personal little ghost. Even my mom claimed to have seen it. So yes, I think sometimes they follow you like an obsessed ex.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that description.
Yeah. So, ISOCAM, thank you so much for the email. I love it. I love that you're still a listener. I know you've been a long time listener, and I appreciate it. Thank you for the email. So keep them coming. The United States at Paranormal. Oh,
The heck, you
man.
can't talk.
The United States at Paranormal at gmail.com.
Woo, there we got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just so excited we got emails to read. I love it. All right. I'm done with emails. Now let's talk about the elephant. Somebody has been boasting to me all fucking day.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
All
okay,
fucking
okay.
day. And I have waited to hear this story to share with our listeners.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
She's
Okay,
already wet her pants. It's over. We got to end the show.
Okay. I'm like super excited to tell you guys. So we work at a hospital, and you know, nature calls. I went to the restroom. So I have to, in this restroom, there's the big handicap restroom or toilet area, and then there's a small one next to
And
it.
since she is handicapped.
And since I have this big ass cast on, I have to go in the big one. The thing is, when you're sitting on the toilet, the crack of the door faces right at the door to leave.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there, you know, peeing, and all of a sudden, the door opens, and I see this, it looks like a little old lady. She had like a gray something, or like a jacket or something. She had gray hair and no face.
What?
She had no face. No face. So I'm like, okay. So then I see her come in and go to the toilet next to me. Door shuts. You know, I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I like look underneath there. No feet. The door has already shut. And so I'm done. I go out to wash my hands. There's nobody fucking in the bathroom. Nobody in the bathroom with me. I saw this old lady walk in with no face, go into the toilet, and disappeared.
Did you hear the toilet door, the
Yes,
door shut?
I heard the door on the toilet, on the stall next to me, shut. That's why it made me look underneath to see feet, and there were no feet. So I washed my hands and got out of there. And as soon as I walked out, one of the girls from the cafeteria was right there. And I was like, ah! And she goes, what? And I go, you will not believe what just happened to me in there. She goes, I'm not going in there. That...
She probably thought something way totally different than just took a picture.
Oh, I didn't even go there. I didn't even go there.
I didn't either.
Oh God, nothing paranormal about that. You just don't
I
want to
just
go in
blew
there.
it up. It's all right. It needs time to air out. But no, like
That's crazy.
I go, you will not believe what happened to me in there. And I just like blah, told her about it. She goes, I'm not going in there. But I've seen, like, I've lived it, and I've seen like black shadow figures and stuff like that. But this was like full blown. There was an old lady walking in that bathroom, but there wasn't.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Isn't that fucking freaky?
That's
I was so confused. Like, I was more confused than scared at that moment. And then I had time to process it. And I was like, she had no face. There were no feet. And Lindsay goes, was there a Casper tail? I was like, no, there was nothing. There was nothing there.
Wow.
So this wasn't in the women's locker room. This was the one by
Next to the cafeteria.
Cafeteria door. Okay.
Yeah.
I know where I'm taking my next shit.
Not in here, at your house.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I probably won't. But I may look at that door differently now when I walk by it.
Oh my God. It gave me goosebumps again.
So, okay. Let's process this in 1 second. Did you look through the crack to see if there was the crack of the door to see if there's anybody in there? Or was the door open?
The door was open.
So that stall, which you heard the door close, was open when you went out to wash your hands?
Yes.
Okay. I thought maybe she shit funny. You know, maybe she was a squatty potty type girl and she just put her feet up on the edge of the toilet. And that's why you didn't see feet.
The door was open. Yeah. I watched her walk in and go to that toilet. And I was just like, saw the door that she came through to come into the bathroom, saw it shut. And that's when I was like, nothing. Looking underneath the stall because I'm a weirdo. Not like sticking my whole head under there, just looking for feet. But yeah, there was nothing there.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one.
I know.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
How is it that
Jennifer sees dead people.
I say, how is it that you get all the paranormal activity at the hospital, and I just get like
you're not there long enough.
That's a good point. So in our Napa office, they claim that there's a little girl that runs around the back there. So
really?
When I leave there every week, I always stop and just kind of wait and see if she'll show herself. I know that anybody who is a paranormal investigator or has even dabbled in it, you can't expect it to happen that quickly. But you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
She might just run across the hall or whatever. But
yeah,
I keep waiting. I don't want to stand there too long. I don't want them to think I was just one fucking weird.
They already know. They already think you are.
I call Heidi. I'll be like, hey, I'm just going to hang out here for just a little bit. Is that all right? She'd be like, okay, go ahead. I have to ask her next time I see her if she's ever seen that.
Yeah.
But that's great. That is, did Lindsay believe you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. But she has stuff that happens in the locker room. Like she'll hear somebody come in, and then there's nobody in there.
Why does this never happen to me?
'Cause you're not there.
But I use the bathroom.
I don't know.
Maybe the men's room's too stinky for ghosts.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
a specific time. You just need to go to that bathroom at that time.
Oh,
and see if it
I
happens.
think tomorrow you ought to go. Do you remember what time that was?
You would think I would because it confused me and creeped me out so bad, but no, I don't remember.
You should think about that a little bit more and see if you can kind of pinpoint it and then go back and pee at the same time.
I'll make Lindsay do it.
Okay, but tell her to take her phone and shoot video through the crack.
Yeah, definitely make sure you next time you use that bathroom, take your phone.
Yeah.
I would start a conversation with her if I were you. I'd be like, hey, what's your name? Let's be potty buddies.
Yeah, well, I was just confused. More than anything at first, yeah.
Oh, no, 100%. I totally get it because you saw somebody walk in there. You heard that door close and now there's nothing there. Mm-hmm. And it'd be, yeah. So last night I had some really weird dreams and I don't even know where they spawned from. It was, and I was telling you this earlier. I haven't told the rocker chick this, but just some weird, like, there was stuff going on across the road. So all this was happening in my front yard, and there was, that creepy voice screaming at me from across the road. And then somebody hit my transit van because it was parked on the side of the fucking road. And I still don't know why the mirrors were on the back of the van, but they knocked off one of my mirrors. And it's one of those dreams you wake up from, and it's like, your heart's beating kind of fast. And I was like, oh, I gotta pee. And I turned and looked at the door, and I thought the light was on in the hallway. And I was like, oh, Bobbi must be up. It must be almost time to get out of bed because, she gets up before I do. And I'm like, I gotta pee. And I turned over and looked at the door again, and there was no light on. Now, I personally think that, that my heater's still in there, still plugged in, is that little red light. And I think maybe I caught just a streak of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I went potty, and in the meantime, I'm like, Sean had a weird dream, and then shit started to happen. I fucking started having a panic attack while I was peeing. I'm like, oh shit, what if there's something in the hallway when I open the fucking door? I might have stayed up for about an hour watching TikTok because it was 3 a.m.
Did you pee all over the toilet?
Maybe. No, I missed the toilet, got the floor. Come on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, that's not nearly as exciting as Jdubb's, but yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Kind of had a little panic attack thinking about Sean seeing that shadow figure in the house a couple weeks ago.
He hasn't said anything else about that, so
I was going to ask if there's anything else going on.
I'll have to go home and ask him.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
We need the 411.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey.
What?
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What superpower would you not want? I have an answer. Mine is super hearing. I would not want that.
Oh, yeah, I definitely wouldn't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
It's still mine.
I think that... and this is actually something I pondered because it's the same. It goes to both sides. It's to be able to read other people's thoughts, and I think that it would kind of be interesting to know what somebody's thinking. In a situation where like I'm looking at you and you're pissed off at me, and I'm like, I wonder what she's thinking, or I wonder if she's thinking about sex. I mean, these are the things that I ponder. But at the same time,
you don't want to.
I don't know that there's a control on it. So if you're in a crowded room,
you would hear.
You hear everything. And, if you look at some of the movies and shit like that kind of move that and talk about that, and that's kind of the direction they go with it. I don't know that I'd want that.
If you could turn it off, I would be okay with it. But if you couldn't, I would.
If you could just focus it, it's like I want to know what Jen's thinking right now. Oh, Crickets. Shit, she's got to pee.
Crickets.
Every time I look at Jen, that's all I hear is chirp, 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 chirp. How about you?
I would probably say like the X-ray vision. I don't think I'd want that.
Even if you could turn it on and off? I mean, if it,
I'd want all of them if I could turn them on and off. But if I had to pick one that I couldn't,
Right on.
I don't need to see through people's bodies, I guess.
You could see their heart pumping.
Yeah. Nah. I'm good.
You'd make an amazing surgeon, though.
Ah, I would.
Yeah, you could look at somebody, or a doctor, you could look somebody over and be like, oh, I can see that you have a clot right here, or
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
All right, did that cover what
Yeah.
you?
Oh yeah. Yep. Thank you.
All right, Jdubb, it is your story time. She's having a little drink of water there, and she's preparing.
How do you know it's water?
I
It's
don't.
vodka. It's straight vodka.
You can't smell vodka.
No, it's water. I can't handle vodka straight unless it's in a Bloody Mary.
Woo!
Oh Lord.
Alrighty. So we are going to be going to St.
What was that? Oh my.
Ignatius.
Excelsior.
Ignatius Hospital in Colfax, Washington. This hospital provided health care from 1893 to 1964. So, a little bit.
Little bit.
So there was
64. It's been closed for a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah. So Reverend Jeshurn, he's a Roman Catholic priest, in 1892 decided that we need better health care in the area. So he traveled to Portland, Oregon, and invited the Sisters of Charity to build a hospital. In order to build the hospital, he went to religious orders across the United States and asked for donations or sponsors for the funding of building the hospital. On April 17th, 1893, the construction started while 3 Sisters of Charity provided care in a wooden building located on the site. Their first patient was treated for pneumonia, which would have been common back then.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
saying.
Construction of the new hospital was completed and opened in 1894. Additions were added in 1917 and 1928. The St. Ignatius School of Nursing
Excelsior.
was established in 1911 and graduated its first class of nurses. By 1936, a separate dormitory for nursing students was opened. Washington State's first 2 male nurses, Philip Crom and Archie McClintock, earned their nursing degree in 1941. So what I read was there's several outbuildings and there's a lot of hauntings there, but I wanted to stay more with the hospital area.
Gotcha.
So here are some of the hauntings. The first patient to die at the hospital was a local railroad employee. It was said that he was crushed between 2 rail cars while on the job. Locals and visitors tell a story of seeing an angry black mass that is said to attack anyone that attempts to come near it. And a full body apparition of a man holding a lantern. So I don't know how they would know he's angry. If he's an angry black man.
I was gonna ask that. How do they know that there's an angry black
I guess
mass?
because he
Mass.
attacks them if they get close.
That's what that would have been my guess. Yeah.
Another one was a woman heard full-on conversations while in the hospital. She saw dark shadows walk up and down the hall and felt something kick the back of her foot when she was the only one in the building. She felt cold spots, places where the hair would stand up on her shoulders, on the back of her neck and her arms. And she had her hair pulled. Just weird stuff that she couldn't explain when she was the only one in there.
So she's the only one wandering around this hospital, and somebody kicked the back of her foot.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that would fucking freak me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I would be like, no, we're not doing that.
Be like, why are you trying to trip me?
Yeah, what the shit?
This one was kind of creepy. This is from a former, oh my God, I can't talk today. Former security guard at the hospital. He said that one night he saw a doctor in the surgery wing after it had been closed. He didn't respond to their greetings. And when the security guard was talking to a staff member that had worked there for a long time, he was told that the surgery ward had been closed to tourists for over 2 hours. The veteran staff also said that the doctor they had seen was likely the ghost of a surgeon who had sadly ended his life on the hospital's helipad several years earlier.
On the helipad? Why would you go to the helipad to do that?
There's nobody there.
I don't understand. I want to be found eventually.
Yeah, once there was an emergency.
Jdubb is having a hell of a time with words. Words are tough tonight for Jdubb.
It's because I was so excited to tell you that damn story, and now I'm just all...
I think she's exhausted from holding it in for so long.
But the surgeon never quit working.
Well, yeah. Yes. I mean, okay, that doesn't make any sense. If you're going to end your life, why would you go back to doing your job as a ghost?
Well, he probably didn't think that he'd be coming back as a ghost. You don't know that.
Oh, I know I'm coming back as a ghost.
God, no.
I'm totally going to haunt your ass. You know that to be true.
Mm.
I probably would, too. If I went.
Haunt Bobby?
Well, I mean, I could. Maybe. Yeah, I always said, if I go first, Sean, I'm going to haunt you.
As well as you should.
Another woman had just taken the tour out, and she was making sure that the building was clear. Said that she walked into one of the rooms that was part of the tour, and she looked in the mirror, and there was a person looking back at her that was not her.
Oh.
And nobody else was in the room.
Huh.
They say that you can hear what sounds like people running, like groups of people running up and down the stairs. It's sounding like you're in a room full of people and they're all talking at once. So that's one of the stories. There was another one where there was a man standing in the doorway in a hospital gown. And when the person got closer, the man walked into the room and disappeared. And then the person walked in and he wasn't there.
Do you have his hospital gown on the proper way, or was it
his little booty
open in the
cheeks
front?
hanging out? But they said later that night, the coworker reported feeling like someone was touching their feet.
Why would somebody be down there touching her feet?
I don't know.
That's just weird. Did she feel like there was a sucking on her toes? I mean,
no. No.
Sensation. That was the word I was looking for. A sucking sensation.
I didn't find that.
I'm digging deep here. I want to know. I want to know why they be touching her feet.
I don't know. Maybe they're little kids, and that's like all they can get to.
Oh.
Or maybe it's a foot doctor that passed away.
Oh, yeah.
And he's checking her feet.
Well, it sounded like he was a surgeon. The one that died on the helipad.
Yeah, but who knows? People, he could have been a patient and died there, and he was a, what is that? Podiatrist.
That was a good. That was a solid guess, because it is correct.
It was true. People have seen groundskeepers mowing the lawn with one of those rolling.
One of the old-fashioned, yeah.
The old-timey trimming bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Nurses and doctors are said to still be roaming the halls. They have been seen several times, but when you try to interact with them, they won't interact or they disappear.
I'm going to go back to the groundskeepers trimming the bushes. Do they actually trim the bushes, or is it just kind of like...
Well, it's probably a ghost bush.
There's a such thing as a ghost bush?
Oh, God.
Maybe.
Going so wrong. So wrong.
Ghost bush. Oh, I'm intrigued. I'm going to research that.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Sorry. If they're out there trimming the hedges or the bushes, is it actually, are they actually trimming it, or is it just going to be like the actual groundskeeper has to come and actually still do it? Because if I want them to be like efficient in their hauntings, where they actually fucking.
Well, they're not getting paid anymore, so why do a good job?
Oh, did they do a good job to begin with?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't there to see it.
Sorry. Let's continue.
So, yeah, I would say that's probably residual. You know, that. Once a week,
there
he went
was
out
the
and
guy,
trimmed the
the
bushes,
bellhop,
and he was out there doing it.
The bellhop who can actually open the doors to that fucking hotel room a couple weeks ago. Why wouldn't the groundskeepers be able to actually trim the bushes? I'm sure he's
probably trying really hard.
He's probably getting
But I'm
pissed.
sure you're not going to have any remnants there. Him trimming the bushes.
Shit, if there was like just falling off, and then the guy's
out there mowing, and the grass is just flying. My gosh, you have a crazy imagination.
I'm digging in. Go ahead.
So when I was doing my research, I found this stuff and was like, I'm going to see if like any of the ghost shows have been to this place. And of course, Ghost Adventures has been everywhere.
Yes.
So I watched their episode, and there was a lot of stuff that they found that I couldn't find anything on what they found.
Okay,
and
so
then,
they reported on stuff that you found no written evidence of.
Yeah, because in everything that I was looking at, it said that there were no records of anything suspicious or like accidents. The only main one was the guy committing suicide on the helipad.
Uh-huh.
So when Ghost Adventures was there and they were saying, I don't remember, but like James committed suicide in this bathroom. Are you here? Stuff like that. I'm like, I didn't find anything for that, but they, and then Zach gets possessed and gets mad, and
not to get off the subject, but I've heard that he may be leaving.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I have not heard that.
I saw something come up that he was thrown under the bus or something to that effect, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I was going to, and then it slipped away. I didn't get a chance to, but I think he might have been. I could be wrong. The United States Paranormal at gmail.com.
On some of the research I have done, it's passing on to me.
Sorry.
I'll look something up. I'll get all the information, and then I'll watch a show, and then it'll be totally different. It's like, okay, I'm going with what the person wrote, not what they're saying, because, it's pretty much.
Are
like
you saying that these ghost hunter shows?
So many different stories. Yeah, and sometimes they blow them way out of proportion just to make the show better, but I don't know that it actually makes it better. But.
Well, didn't that one guy, the first set of guys with Zach, it was Aaron and the other guy. What was his name?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But that guy left the show and told everybody how it's dramatized.
Right.
And then there was a big old stink about it.
Big stink.
So
Well, you can definitely. I mean, they definitely do a lot of. I enjoyed their latest one, the Lake Mead one.
Yeah.
I really liked that one, but still, it's just like, really, guys, don't put on an act. Just, investigate.
Yeah.
And this is why I like to watch the YouTube videos and the TikToks over the ghost hunter shows.
That's why we need to do what I told you.
We're on it.
Okay. Stay tuned.
We'll let you know later what we're talking about.
Oh, we got all kinds of things coming up. So yeah.
But that was pretty much all that I could find.
Ignatius Hospital.
Ignatius.
Excelsior.
No, it's not. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know where that comes from.
Stanley.
You're crazy.
Well, that was interesting. I'm having a hard time fathoming why they would grab at somebody's feet or even kick their heel.
Man, get their attention.
Well, it could be. But, I mean, isn't there a better way to do it?
I don't know.
Like,
Well,
fucking acknowledge. I mean, if they're wanting your attention, why are they not acknowledging when they're going down the hallway?
That's true.
Well, it might not be the same ghost. This might be a ghost of a patient, not a nurse or a doctor walking around that's busy and doesn't want to be disturbed.
Like Roger Chick said, it's residual. Some of them are residual.
And others are wanting you to say, hey, what the hell?
Why'd you kick me?
Yeah. And maybe that's all they can muster up to do. Tap you on the back of the heel or touch your foot.
As long as they ain't sucking your toes.
Exactly. No sucking the toes.
This is bad.
That was a real person, by the way. That did that.
Yes,
No,
I know.
no,
I
no.
understand that. But I just thought that was funny to try to throw in there.
Paranormal and funny, yeah. We have our own Zach Baggins right here.
Oh,
Oh!
you're both fired.
Ooh!
Okay.
You hear that? Fired. Start our own podcast.
Yeah.
Oh God, what have I done?
And you can edit it.
We're the world of paranormal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh my!
And you get to edit.
I can edit and produce. Just don't say a fucking word. We don't want to hear from you. Just sit over there and don't say nothing.
And we can steal your intro. It is I, Jdubb.
And I, the rocket chick.
Yeah. See, we got this.
You can tell he's really tired. That's
Yeah.
why everything's funny to him tonight.
Send help. Send help. I am a little tired, but Jdubb's working me way too hard at our regular job.
Yep.
Whatever.
Blame it on
I don't even know
Jdubb.
what you're doing over there, so how can I be working you too hard?
You would think with all the sleep I'm getting over there, I wouldn't be tired now, right? Yeah. Oh, Excelsior.
Ignatius.
There you go.
Ignatius.
Very, very cool. Very cool.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to touch on real quick? We have a new cryptid that's coming out.
I heard. I'm excited to see the drawings and.
You want a sneak peek? I got a sneak peek.
Is
I'll show
it
you.
cute?
Oh, he is not cute.
He is not cute.
He is not cute.
He's evil.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Yep.
All right,
we wanna
I will
see
show it to you after we are done with the show here. All right, everybody. Thank you for checking out this week's United States Paranormal. We are thrilled that you come this week to hang out with us. If you like what we do, please go to Apple and rate and review, and you can also rate on Spotify.
Yes.
We would very much appreciate it. We're trying to get back up in the rankings. We've been talking about where we're sitting in the top 100. So we're trying to get back up there.
Number one, baby.
Listen, I appreciate all those who have stuck with us. I know that that we're a little different than what Team Tejas is, but we're glad you stuck it out, and we hope you're enjoying what we're doing and what we're putting out there. And we appreciate you, the listeners, and every listen, every download, every week. And it's a lot. I get it. You know, we put out a show every week, and people are still listening. So we want to thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
And, you know, if you want to show a little more love, go check out the UnitedStatesOfParanormal.com. We got new pictures coming. I'm not sure how fast. I'm not sure how fast they're going to be up.
Rude.
No, we.
Are you saying we look fat in our pictures? What?
There's no way you could look fat. Hold on.
I look fat in those pictures. Trust me. But anyway, we got new pictures coming up.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
we got new pictures coming. But check out the merch store. We got some killer merch on there, and we're always going to be putting up more. So it's just fun. It's fun stuff.
fun stuff.
And we got some new stuff coming. So
nice. Definitely make sure you check out next week's episode.
Yeah.
Episode 66. You're in for a treat. So
oh my
make
God,
sure
it's
you
so
check it out.
good. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It is so good. We say that because we already recorded it, and I'm just telling you, it is fucking awesome.
It is.
So
stay tuned.
A little bit out of our norm, so yeah, check it out.
yeah, and it may become more often if you guys like this one. Let us know. I mean, next,
Yes.
yeah, the United States Paranormal at gmail.com. If you like us, maybe you might like something else in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Empire, which includes the Call Guys, Golden Mojo. I do it every time. Golden Image Podcast.
Now, do you edit that out?
Nope.
All right, yeah.
I leave it in there. Do you not go back and listen to every episode?
No.
I lived it. I lived it.
I lived it, yeah. Sometimes I do. When I have time. I was listening to a podcast last night.
I know, it was weird.
I know,
threw me
it's
totally
really weird.
Because I heard my own voice, and I'm like, what is...
Oh, yeah, you had to come out. I'm like, what the heck is that? She's listening to me.
Never happens. She never listens to me.
Ah.
Yeah, Golden Image Podcast on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, you get the Indiana Chiefs fans and the brand new Golden 80s. And then on Friday, even though Murderers are on hiatus, you can still go back and check out their backlog. 60-some episodes of true crime with the Murd Nerds. And, of course, a quart of books and booze. Depending on which week you get, you might get a quart of milk and cookies, where they talk about children's books. But they are your basement book club. So there you go. That is the Golden Mojo Entertainment Empire.
Ooh.
That's why they call me the Emperor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get sued for stealing those names. All right, guys. Thank you again. And we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.
To support other Golden Mojo Entertainment productions, check out Golden Image Podcast, The Call Guys, and Murd Nerds wherever you enjoy listening to podcasts. To see photos and find new episodes of the United States of Paranormal, follow us on our social media, Twitter at TUSOPPOD, or Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and Facebook, the United States of Paranormal. If you have a place that you'd like us to look into, or would like to share your spooky story that we can read on the air, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.